Khatchaturian alongside Darren Hartwell. And Darren, the NBA trade deadline has come and gone. A lot of fans were hoping the Celtics would make a big move and get a star on the team, but they did not. What does this say about the team going forward in the second half of the season?
Yeah, well, I think Celtics fans have a right to kind of initially be frustrated with the lack of moves, but I think in the long term that was probably the best decision given the landscape of the league and given what was out there. You know, the big asset that Celtics have is that Brooklyn pick in the first round next season. They could have traded it for someone like Al Horford, he was mentioned, Dwight Howard, but those guys are kind of rentals, older players. Given what was out there, I think it was kind of smart to stand pat. Doesn't look like anyone's beating the Warriors this season, so kind of assess and take those assets into the summer.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the big four teams in the NBA right now, the Warriors, the Spurs, the Cavaliers, and the Thunder, the Celtics, they didn't make a move, but I think from out of those four teams, they have the best shot of making a dark horse run. They got such depth, and Isaiah Thomas has shown that he's kind of blossoming into the leader of the team, and I like their depth.
Yeah, well, not to go back to the Warriors again, but I really don't see anybody beating them this season. They're on pace to be possibly the best team in NBA history. The Spurs, even the Spurs could give them a run for their money in the Western Conference, but the way they're playing right now, I don't see, at least in the Western Conference or in the Eastern Conference, even if the Cavaliers make it back to the finals, I think the Warriors are still the team to beat.
I definitely see what you're saying, but again, the East is a lot weaker. If something happens to LeBron, Eastern Conference Finals, Celtics, Cavs with a banged up LeBron, you never know. So I'm going to keep the Celtics as my dark horse. But for everything NBA and Celtics, keep it on NESN.com.